Right, last video of the day, won't be a long one. I'll make it quick. I've got loads of stuff to do, loads. I think that's what we called it, that. Right. Frank Warren. What can we say about Frank Warren? He's a comeback kid, isn't he? He could survive a nuclear blast, couldn't he, Frank? And come back. So he's like Jason out Friday the 13th, isn't he? Or Michael Myers out Halloween. He just keeps coming back. So you've got to applaud that, haven't you? Now, Frank Warren's bringing boxing back to Royal Albert Hall. I applaud that, and I will be going, because I've never been to a fight at the Royal Albert Hall, and I will be going to a boxing show at the Royal Albert Hall. It's something that's on my to-do list. Obviously I'm not going to get the chance to go to America, so I've been refused, but I would like to go to Royal Albert Hall and watch boxing. Glenn McClory fought Lennox Lewis there, Ricky Hatton's fought there, Barrera's fought there, Billy Joe Saunders, Nazim Ahmed, Muhammad Ali even did an exhibition there. Now, it holds just under 5,600, I think it's 5,555 at the moment, all the 5's 55 from what I gather. Now, it's ideal that, innit? It's got a bit of history, it's got a bit of a... It's got that bit of a bear pit thing in it. I think it's better than Copper Box, and it's something different, isn't it? It's something different, so I applaud it. And if he does that, Frank Warren will go up in my estimation. I think what he's done, Frank, is come on, hasn't he? He's had loads of stick off people, but boxing moves in cycles, doesn't it? Now, we all seen Eddie Hearn's interview, didn't we, yesterday on IFL. That's the worst interview that Eddie Hearn's ever done in his boxing career in 9 years. Did you see some of the stuff he was coming out with? He was like cocky and smug and arrogant, and I don't think Eddie's really like that, you know. They're trying to make out he was a geezer and this and that. Look, Eddie Hearn's not a geezer. If it come on top, you get police involved. Trust me, he would, right? He's not a geezer. I don't know what they're telling him in his local pub, but he's not a geezer, Eddie Hearn. He's never done a day in stir in his life. He's had it all on a plate. Only blip he had in his career was when Carl Frampton left him. We all know what he was like that weekend, don't we? Trust me. But that interview has put me right off Eddie. And I admire Eddie to a certain extent. I admire him for his work ethic. But it's hardly hard, is it, what he's doing in his at the moment. Robert McCracken, with lottery funded money, lets every matchroom fighter train up at the EIS. We've got a conveyor belt of talent. Eddie gets to pick what he wants. Why aren't the board stopping it? Whatever's left over, everybody else has to make do with, don't they? Sky give him the platform. It's not hard, is it? He's even bragging off in that interview about using other people's money to put bids on to Tyson Fury Wilder purse bid, which the WBC are saying is a 60-40 split. Now, I spoke to Dennis Hobson last night and he said, should we make a bid for it? I goes, yeah, make a bid for it then, but he won't, because there's going to be massive bids for that if he goes to that, but Frank Warren won't let it get to that, will it? But I can assure you that if Den wanted to and he had a good stable, a bit of a TV deal, he probably would, but not with Free Sports behind you. There's no pay-per-view platform, is there, for that? And you're gonna need a TV platform, aren't you? So it's a bit early in Den's comeback, that, I think. But as regards Frank Warren, he'll not let it get to that, but I applaud him bringing boxing back to the Royal Albert Hall. I really do, because I think it's good for boxing. Now, I want to see fighters fighting each other. You know, I'm seeing videos now that Anthony Joshua has been considering retirement because he can't get a fight. Now, we know that's not going to happen, don't we? There's people around Anthony Joshua that, I can explain it. There's too many mouths at the trough, isn't there? There's too many mouths at the trough for it to be, for that to happen. But you never know, do you? You never know. But I don't think that'll happen. McCracken won't let him. Even when he's on slide, Joshua will have people telling him, "You're better than ever, you're stronger, you're quicker." That's just what happens in the sport of boxing. People will tell you, "You're faster, you're stronger, you're quicker." What are you on about? You've got another run in you. Freddie Pacheco told Ali you were finished. He had another, I'll tell you how many fights he had. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh God. We after the Foreman fight, he had about 10 fights after they were told we were finished. That's just boxing for you, isn't it? People want to get you out there, don't they, and get earning for them, because people have all got lifestyles, haven't they? There'll be people in Joshua's entourage that'll tell him anything just so they can stay on payroll, because they're telling him they love him and they've got his back. Listen, let me tell you this. I don't like frauds. I'm not a big Joshua fan. Somebody on here said, "Oh, why don't you like him?" Well, for starters, it's not his fault he's got all the belts, but the Tyson Fury's belts, aren't they? The Tyson's belts, and they're telling everybody's saying he's best heavyweight out there. How can he be? How can that be? How? How can that be? Right place at right time. You got lucky with Olympics. You got lucky with belts. Right place, right time. Earns are going to capitalise on it. They're not going to put him near any danger. Now, it's a bit boring, the story now, but Frank Warren, he's on comeback trail, isn't he? Royal Albert Hall, I think that's as good as any place to start. And he'll bring his talent through there. I mean, he could sell that out, Gorman versus Dubois, couldn't he? I think they're talking 0-2 for Gorman Dubois. You've not got a chance. It'd have to be the biggest stack card in the world. Not got a chance that they do a stadium fight. The Celt Royal Albert Hall, we'll probably do 10-12,000 that. But it is what it is, isn't it? But Royal Albert Hall, I think it's great for boxing. But getting back to that IFL interview, I had to laugh. Coogan flew out to New York, MTK flew him out there, and Eddie put him up in an hotel. That's good, isn't it? I'm glad for Coogan that, you know, he's getting flown about all over, because they need him, don't they? He's got a good platform. But I want to see him get a bit serious with some questions. I want to see him ask Eddie about StubHub and how 500 tickets a day were coming on channel. And I want to see him ask him about why all matchroom fighters are training at the EIS gym in Sheffield, the big arena with all the facilities, because no other fighters in the country get to use that. That's for amateur sport, amateurs. It's not for professional fighters, but all you've got up there are matchroom fighters training constantly. Joshua's based there. Why is that? Lottery funded government money is going into the EIS. And I want to ask him what nutritionists guys are advising all the fighters that Eddie Hearn's got, because not one matchroom fighter under Eddie Hearn's banner has ever failed a drug test. I think it's amazing. I think matchroom deserve to be applauded. Not one of them has ever failed a drug test. I think that's great. I'm not being sarcastic with that. I think it's good. I want to know who all these guys are who are advising Eddie's fighters, because I've got a list of people in here and in my phone, and I'm going to give them the name and get these people some more money, and they need more clients, don't they? What do you think to that? That's just my opinion, and I'm entitled to it. So, alright, I think that's about it for today. I've got to go somewhere now with Kevin, and it's all go. So it's all looking good. That room next door should be empty in another week, and then within another 2 weeks at the latest, or I'm stamping my feet, it should be decorated. That will be it. Probably might still use this as an office, but I want to put boxing stuff in there. I want to get a boxing feel to it, and grow this channel and do it job properly. And you thought we were going to press it then, didn't you? Hey? You thought I was going to press the bullshit button, didn't you? But I decided not to. But now I'm looking forward to going in there. I'm looking forward to having an interview with, next week all being well, with John Barron, who's a strength and conditioner. He has done for Hughie Fury, New York kid. Trained Ray Mercer, Shannon Briggs. I think he might be working with Kovalev at the moment, I'm not sure. I'm going to wait until I get my Bluetooth thing that I'm ordering. I've left I've got some details in the car. I need to order that tonight when I get home. A couple of people have advised me in text messages, oh, you need to get one of these. So all you do apparently, I just plug it into this, it goes in, and then I can speak and it comes out a bit clearer on a little speaker, and then you can hear it. So I want to do it properly. I've got a microphone coming as well, a Porky's Corner microphone. So it's all good, it's all positive, good stuff. We're doing the job properly and growing channel. So hopefully in the next couple of days we'll be getting even stronger. And as each day goes by, I feel that the channel's getting better and better. And it ain't just about people subscribing and views, it's the content in it. Quality over quantity. It's like when you take your car, don't you, for a £10 mini valet. Sometimes you take it somewhere, there'll be streaks in it and bits of muck and that. Other times you'll take it to somebody, they might take a bit longer to do it, but it'll be a spot on job, won't it? That's how I want to get it, spot on. So thank you for liking and subscribing to Porky's Corner, the voice of hardcore boxing fans. Well, I'm trying my best. Shout out to my mate Frank in Bury. How you doing, Frank? Shout out to Rico, Ozzy Smith, Terry, them lads up Nuthouse, Steve Wellings. That were a good pod overnight, I really enjoyed it. Shout out to Stacey, Claire Marsh, Stiggy. How are you doing, Stig? Fury power, Fury power. Stig and his Fury power mates. Good luck to them, they're not harming anybody. They love the boxing, don't they? I love anybody that loves the boxing. So, alright. Peace out. Keep following boxing. But most of all, keep on trucking.